Invisible Money System, Episode 1. Why you work hard but still feel broke. Most people think their money problem is simple. They believe they don't earn enough. They tell themselves, once I make more money, everything will be fine. And on the surface, that sounds logical, because money feels like the missing piece. But here's something uncomfortable most people never stop to examine. There are people earning more money than they ever have before, and they still feel anxious. They still feel behind. They still feel like freedom is always one step away, but never quite arrives. At the same time, there are people earning less, sometimes much less, who feel calm, stable, and in control. So if income was the answer, this wouldn't be possible, which means something else is happening, something quieter, something invisible. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. You were raised inside a story that goes like this: work hard, stay busy, be responsible, and eventually, things will work out. So you followed the script. You went to school. You took jobs you didn't love. You traded time for money. You told yourself the stress was temporary, that later would be easier. But later came, and the pressure didn't disappear. It changed shape. Now it looks like bills, subscriptions, payments, deadlines. You're not lazy. You're not careless. You're just inside a system that was never designed to make you feel secure. Here's the part no one explains early enough. Hard work does not create wealth. Hard work creates income, and income without a system leaks. Money doesn't vanish, it flows. And if you don't decide where it flows, it will be decided for you. Quietly, automatically, every single month. This is the invisible money system. Think about how money actually leaves your life. Not the big expenses you planned for, the quiet ones, the subscription you meant to cancel, the small purchase that didn't feel like a decision, the payment stretched over months so it feels lighter, even though it costs more. None of these feel dangerous. That's why they work, because danger announces itself. Systems don't. They operate in the background. And the most powerful money system in your life right now is the one you never consciously built. Here's a simple question that changes everything. If your income doubled tomorrow, would your life feel free, or would your lifestyle simply rise to meet it? Most people already know the answer, because they've lived it. A raise didn't bring peace. A new job didn't erase stress. More money just meant more movement, more places for money to go. This is why people say things like, I make more, but I don't feel richer. Because wealth is not about how much comes in. It's about how much stays and how long it works. Let's slow this down. Right now, money leaves your life in patterns. Not randomly. Patterns reveal behavior. Behavior reveals priorities. And priorities reveal who is actually in control. Most people never map this. They look at money emotionally, not structurally. They feel bad with money instead of recognizing that their system is broken. A broken system will fail, no matter how disciplined the person inside it tries to be. This is why motivation doesn't last. Willpower burns out. Systems don't. Here's something most people don't want to hear, but need to. There are industries that benefit from you staying busy, but never comfortable. Banks profit from interest. Corporations profit from convenience. Platforms profit from attention and impulse. This isn't evil, it's incentive. And incentives shape systems. If you don't intentionally design a system that protects your money, you will live inside systems that extract it. Not dramatically, gradually. This is where the first real shift begins. Not with budgeting apps, not with extreme saving, not with guilt, but with visibility. Seeing where money actually goes, not where you think it goes, not where it should go, where it actually goes, every month, without emotion. Most people are shocked the first time they truly look, because the problem isn't one big mistake. It's 100 small ones, moving in the same direction. And here's the important part. Awareness alone starts changing behavior, because once something is visible, it's no longer invisible. The system loses power. This is why people feel lighter just by understanding their money flow, even before changing anything. Confusion creates anxiety. Clarity creates calm. Now let me be very clear. This channel is not about hustle. It's not about getting rich overnight. And it's definitely not about shaming people for spending money. It's about building a system that works quietly in your favor. One that doesn't rely on motivation. One that doesn't collapse when life gets busy. One that protects future you, even when present you is tired. In the next part of this episode, we're going to break down why discipline fails most people, why automation beats willpower, and how the wealthy design money flows that feel boring but powerful. This is where the invisible money system becomes practical, not theory, not inspiration, structure.